If you clicked on this video, I'm 100% sure that you have watched dozens of videos on YouTube about this topic, that what's the best time to post reels on Instagram. And to be honest, all of those people who are posting videos around this topic, we all know that these tips barely work. So if you watch this video till the end, I promise that you will never ever have to search about this topic again on YouTube, and you'll never have to watch any video on this topic. What's the best time to post videos on Instagram? And by the end of this video, I'll also share that how I get millions of views on my videos and at what particular time I posted those videos which got me millions of views. But before that, let me break some myths over here. Now, I don't want to take names, but there are creators bigger than me who are having more than 100,000 subscribers, 500,000 subscribers, even millions of subscribers, providing wrong information, providing misleading information about this topic, like what time is best to post videos on Instagram or on YouTube. And I understand, I get that why they are doing so. Maybe they need to sell their courses, maybe they want more ad revenue, and maybe they want some views and all of these things. But they are really smart in getting your attention and clickbaiting you and making you watch their entire strategy. And when you apply those strategy, nothing happens. And it's a very big scam, because just because they have these many followers, millions of followers, you trust them. But now you know the real strategy, okay, and the things I'm gonna share in this video, you'll exactly know that what works and what doesn't work, what time is best and what time isn't best. So you can basically stop watching these channels. All right, now we'll talk about these creators some other day, but let me break a very common myth that is being spread by these creators. Okay, so a very common strategy that these creators give you when you watch their videos on how to like what's the best time to post videos on Instagram, they'll tell you that if you go into settings and if you go into your followers activity, like your followers, and if you scroll down, you'll see a kind of chart, okay, which will show some times and will also show that what amount of followers are active on a particular time, okay? And without even looking at your chart, I can say that you will have 6 p.m. as the most engaging time for your followers. Now, how do I know that? Because it's kind of misleading graph. Every single person on earth who is using Instagram has the exact same graph. Now you tell me that how can a person see a graph which is exactly same for every other person using Instagram? How can you post a video on the same time and get different results? Now, this is how it gets tricky, because even though millions of people think that 6 p.m. is the best time to post videos in India, on Instagram, or in any other country, if you just switch the time zone, 6 p.m. will be the most active. So if every single person who is using Instagram is posting videos at 6 p.m. exactly, how there is less competition? There's not. There's a lot of competition. But by the end of this video, you'll realize, you'll understand that why it doesn't matter and why the strategy is completely broken. I can tell you right now that 99.9999% creators who are not growing on Instagram, who are not getting results, are distracted. You focus on all these things like what's the best time to post videos? What's the best time to post stories? What's the best trending audio to use right now? And what's the best hashtag to use? You focus on all these things, but you don't know, my friend, those 1% creators, those who are getting results from Instagram, those who are getting clients, they are not distracted like you. They're not using this strategy. They don't give a shit that what time we post and like what sort of hashtags we use. I personally never ever use a single hashtag on my account, but I still have 150,000 followers. You can check. I never use trending audios. I used to use that, but even without using trending audios, I still managed to get 500,000 views, 1 million views on my videos. Again, you're distracted. You're distracted in order to fix the algorithm. You're constantly purchasing those courses, those mentorships from those Instagram gurus, Instagram coaches, which are all over the internet. But all you are doing is distracting yourself, People are selling you webinars, people are selling you courses, workshops, just in the name of how to crack the algorithm. But personally, if you ask me, I have 150,000 followers, millions of views. I help a lot of people achieve that mark, 100,000 followers and millions of views, but I never had to care about breaking the algorithm. I never had to care about the algorithm because you are all distracted from what actually matters. And just because you are distracted, these IG gurus are leveraging your distraction and trying to sell their strategies to you. Now let me tell you a tale of two creators. There's creator A and there's creator B. Now creator A posts mediocre content, like below average content, but he's so obsessed over best time, hashtags, trending audios, because of which this creator A barely gets any views, no engagement, no clients. While the creator B focuses entirely on good quality content, good scripts, good value. And guess what? Creator B posts a video any random time in midnight, 2 a.m. and still manages to get 100,000 views. Now the real truth about timing is that if your content is crap, if your content is just shit, then no perfect time can save you. But if your content is exceptional, it will perform regardless of when you post. Because the algorithm rewards value and engagement, not posting schedules. So now you must be thinking, what actually matters? If all these things are distractions, what actually matters? Now as a creator, your biggest leverage points are the quality of scripts that you do, how you tell your stories, your production value, how clear your audio is, how clear your video is, how good your lighting is, how you are delivering the value, how you're solving the problem, how authentic you are. Like, are you copying someone or you are being yourself? So if I talk about this particular video, there's no script in front of me. There are just bullet points that I just wrote before making this video 2 hours ago. So this is how you uncover the unfiltered part of yourself. Because if I talk with you with a nice and clean script on a YouTube video, on a really long video, that you won't be able to recognize my own self. And it's simply wearing a mask in front of 100,000 people. And that is what you never want to do. Because once you put on that mask, you always have to pretend that I'm like this. But in real life, you're not. So whenever your followers will meet you in person, they'll see a different person, like totally different person than you are right now. So be authentic. And here's the mindset shift you need. Stop obsessing over things that don't move the needle. Start investing your time into improving your scripts, improving your camera quality, improving your setup, improving how you actually solve the pain points, the problems of the viewer in just 1 minute. See, the only people who are worried about what time to post are the people who are creating the most mediocre content. So I hope you got my point and you will never ever search again for all these distractions. And if you like this video or you hit that subscribe button, it will motivate me to make more such videos like this one. Meanwhile, you could watch this video right here and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.